Okay, y'all, it ain't gonna unbox itself, so let's get started with it. Let's unbox the Mihogo RX 2.4, or better known as the Urban Explorer. We'll just like to say that first thing that the box came in really, really good condition. There was no holes in it whatsoever. So let's get into it. Let's pop it open. Oh yeah. Big heavy duty box. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time with the unboxing, and I'm just going to get it out, and we're going to just get with y'all after we get all the packing off, because it's got enough packing on it to float it. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're just going to pull it out of the box, okay? This might get ugly. There we go. Okay, make sure we don't throw anything away. That's a part of it. We got some accessory boxes down in here. I'm sure a charger. That looks like a battery. Okay, rest of the thing is trash. Okay, y'all, there you go. We got it out of the box. Here's the front wheel and tire. If y'all can see it yet with all that packing on it. But it's a beautiful mag rim design. I like that already. This will be my first bike with mag rims. Nice tread on a 2.4-inch wheel. Okay, y'all, it's another day, another temperature, another shirt. So, hey, we're going to continue on with where we left off at. We had gotten all the packing off of the bike. And, yeah, we got everything laid out here like we're going to have to assemble it here. So, I want to show y'all, take just a minute and show y'all everything that you're going to have to do to assemble this bike before we start, okay? Okay, we have the rear fender right here, the front fender, we're going to have to put that on. We're going to have to mount the handlebar, and we're going to have to mount the front wheel, okay? Here are some tools. Also, we're going to have to put the pedals on. They're marked right and left, okay? Got the handy little wrench. They supply a wrench to put the pedals on with. It works fine. It's going to work fine. This is the cap and screws required to hold the handlebar on. We have loosened them and set them to the side here so we can put the handlebar on. These are the screws. You have 2 screws and a screw and nut combination. That's going to hold the rear fender on, and we'll show y'all how to do that. We got 3 screws here. This is going to hold the front fender on. This little assembly right here is going to be to hold the front wheel on. Some people call it a skewer, a spear, or whatever. It's got 2 little springs right here, and I'll show y'all that those little springs need, the narrow end of the spring needs to go in towards the wheel, okay? But I'll show y'all that when we put that on. Here's a headlight we have to put on, LED headlight, and the only tool we're gonna need, that's a 4mm hex driver, okay? I've got a little electric thing right there, but I don't know if we'll use it or not. But the main thing you'll need, if you don't have this, just use this. This is a 4mm hex. And that's it. First thing we're going to do is put the handlebar on. All right, the handlebar, it looks good. We're gonna go ahead and tighten that down. Okay, what's next? I think we will put the front wheel on. Okay, y'all, they put a temporary bolt in here for shipping. So we're gonna remove that. All right, look, I'm gonna show y'all something. I just got the bike supported on my knee. Inside this hydraulic brake caliper right here, there is a little red plastic spacer. You need to remove that. I have already removed it, and I think I threw it away. But there's a red plastic spacer, so remove that. Then we're gonna put the wheel in. Take my little skewer here. I'm gonna set it aside right down here on the floor. Okay, that way I can get to it. Set me a nut and a spring over on this side. Okay, this bike is so light, y'all, that we're just simply gonna hold it up like this. Watching the brake caliper, we'll put the rotor in, set it in place. Simple as that. Put our skewer in. Be careful, try not to touch the rotor if you can help it. The brake rotor, it looks like I'm touching it, but I'm not. If you do touch it, just wipe it off with some isopropyl alcohol. Okay, we do a little twisting around there. And let's just check and make sure we got the wheel is set squarely up in the grooves. And we're going to take and bend this quick release over right there, just like that right there. Okay, next, y'all, we're going to put the front fender on. And the headlight. Okay, y'all, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to reach up here, take our headlight. We're going to take our headlight, take this little Juliet plug right here. It's got a plus and a minus plug, so what you want to do is line up the arrows. Pop that in place. Headlight goes on through the front fender bracket there. Doesn't have a nut on the back, it's just a screw. Holds it in place. Okay, headlights on, fenders are on. There you go, guys. The headlights on. Front fender's mounted. Looks good. It's not hitting the tire anywhere. I got these little screws back here that holds this little wire bracket mounted. That looks good. Okay, we'll move to the back fender. Okay, y'all, to mount the back fender, got this little bracket right here. Goes right in there. It's got a screw with a nut behind it. And then on each side, and we'll show y'all that, each side it's going to have a little wire that's going to attach down by the hub. So let's get this little screw put in. Okay, so we'll tighten this one up. Okay, good. Got our little bracket over here. Okay, y'all, the rear fender is mounted. Everything looks good there. Last but not least, let's put the pedals on. Each pedal is marked left or right. Left pedal is left-hand threads. They provide the wrench to put the pedals on with. Okay, right hand pedal is right hand threads. Okay. All right, to put the battery in, let me grab the key because I think we got to lock this battery in place. Yep. And I'll show y'all, here's a little place right here where you don't have to take the battery out to charge it, okay? Battery goes up in this frame here, but there's your place right there where you can just simply plug your charger in. You don't have to take the battery out to charge it. To break it down, we push this little brass knob right there down, turn it. So we'll grab our battery. Leave it locks in place. There you go. Throw the key aside. Swing it back around. Lock it in. Let's do the power up. Power button, hold it down for just a couple of seconds. There you go. We got a full charge right here. Yep. There we go. Okay, y'all. Let's take a look at it. This is the Mihogo RX 2.4. It's the Urban Explorer. We've got it put together. We showed y'all all the different steps. I tell y'all what I would score this as a level of difficulty to put this bike together. I would put it as a 2. If you can turn a screw, if you can hold a wrench, I mean, it's one of the simplest builds that I've ever done. There you go. All right, I tell y'all what, we've got the battery in it, we've got it powered up. We'll see y'all out on the road with it, and we'll take a test ride.